All right, for this next video, I'm going to show you how to put a set in normal order. I'm going to use the clock face as a visual aid for doing this. And I'm going to show you two sets. The first one's going to be very easy, just to go over the basic process. And then the second one's going to be a little bit more challenging. All right, so here we go. If our set is E flat, F sharp, and G, just wanted to do a little practicing with the pitch classes. So E flat, that would be pitch class 3. So, circle or fill in 3. F sharp is 6. So same thing over here. G is 7. All right, so a nice thing about using the clock face is you can get a really nice visual representation of the set. All right, now step 1, once you've done this, just got the notes on there. Of course, double check yourself. You don't want to make a mistake the first time through. First step is to exclude the largest interval. This is the nice thing about the clock face, is I can really see that I have this very big interval right here. So I don't want to count that. I want to just kind of X that out. You do not want to count that. So at first step, exclude the largest interval. Then second step, you're just going to take the remaining little segment here where you have the notes, and you're going to read them clockwise in ascending order, and that's going to be the normal order. So we have 3, 6, 7. That's clockwise direction, and that's our normal order. Normal order, you put them in square brackets, and you put commas in between the numbers. 3, 6, 7, and there you go. Sorry, it's hard to write like this. All right, so that's sort of an easy one. Let's take a look at one that's a little bit trickier. The second set here, so I'm going to go ahead and first fill in the pitch classes. So that's going to be 0, 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. Always double check yourself at this stage, because if you write the wrong integers down, you're of course going to make a mistake. So 4, 7, and 9. All right, now let's take a look at this now. You'll notice here's the reason why this one's a little bit more difficult. You'll see that we have a tie for the largest interval, because first step is to exclude the largest interval, and I have one right here, and I have one right here. These are the same size. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write down both of the possibilities, and then I'm going to compare them. So let's do that over here. So if I was going to be excluding this interval, let's try this one for the beginning. My first potential normal order is 0, 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. And my second one would be if I was excluding this interval here. Remember, I never want to count this. So for this one, let's imagine we didn't have this other X already here. I would be starting here and going clockwise. So that potential normal order is 7, 9, 0, 1, 3, 4. All right, so now that I have these two potential normal orders written out, I want to compare them. I want to find the one that is most sort of left stacked, or which one gets me the most notes fastest. I know that, so what I'm doing here now, by the way, now I need to be thinking ordered pitch class intervals. I have to think clockwise. I have to do the ordered pitch class interval for this. I know that the ordered pitch class interval at the outside is going to be the same. 0 to 9 is 9, 7 to 4 is 9. And again, imagine 7 to 4, that's 9 steps clockwise. So that I already know is going to be a tie. What I need to do is take a look at the interval from the first to the second to last. And I want to see if either of these two options is a smaller interval. Whichever one is a smaller interval is going to be the better one. So 0 to 7, that's an interval of 7. 7 to 3 is an interval of 8. So that's a bigger interval, right? 7 versus 8. So I don't want this smaller one, and this is going to be my answer. This first one is going to be the actual normal order for this one, 0, 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. Now, if you had a tie at that second stage, you would just keep going. Then you'd go from the first number to the third to last number, and so on, until you found one that was more compact. So there we go. Here's how you go about putting a set into normal order.